Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Shatirah Binti Azizan and my matric number is 272989. Today, we are representing Gamuda Berhad. We're going to present about the strategic audit report for Gamuda Berhad company. Begin the presentation by presenting to you the company's profile. The company's name is Gamuda Berhad. Gamuda Berhad is a Malaysian construction company that is a leader in infrastructure sector with primarily commercial interests in manufacturing, quarrying, building, and the privatization of public infrastructure. Gamuda Berhad was actually founded in 6 October 1976. The stock exchange of Gamuda Berhad was released on 10 August 1992. In addition to Malaysia, Gamuda Berhad also conduct business not only in Malaysia but also in other several countries such as Taiwan, India, China, Mauritius, Bahrain, Qatar, and Vietnam. Next, we're going to continue the presentation by discussing about the company's type and industry. Previously, Gamuda Berhad was investment holding company involved in the building of civil engineering project, engineering and construction, infrastructure, concession, and township development are the Gamuda Berhad three primary areas of interest in the construction sector. For engineering and construction, Gamuda Berhad is pioneer of Turkey contractors who design and build it. This corporation is in some manner involved in the building of things like road and bridges, water treatment facilities, dams, and residential and commercial properties, as well as properties, development, and club properties. Gamuda Berhad will plan, design, and develop large-scale township and properties for the development of infrastructure concession, including the club operations, water and expressway concession, residential and commercial property development, financing, operating, and transfer in terms of infrastructure. Other than that, the business participates in the management of highway, road, and tolls. We're going to move forward to the next chapter of the presentation regarding the vision, mission, and also objective. The vision of the company is we lead the region in the innovative breakthrough solutions for large-scale public infrastructure and property development, while the mission is we reliably deliver innovative infrastructure solutions and premier township for our stakeholders through our core business in engineering and construction, property developments, and infrastructure concession. While lastly, objective of Gamuda Berhad. Objective of Gamuda Berhad is Gamuda believe that our people are our most valuable assets, and creating a safe work environment has become the group's primary objective in assuring the safety, health, and welfare of the people are protected. That's all for my part. We pass to our next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nurul Atiqah Zakiy, nama matric 273132. So I'm going to continue this presentation with company issues. So for Gamuda Berhad, I have found two issues, which is decrease on ROCE and net profit down. So actually, what is strategy issues? So strategy issue is an open issue that requires resolution or is waiting for a future circumstance that will make it clearer and also strategically important and has significant influence on the directions and course of the companies. So for the first issue for Gamuda Berhad, which is the trend of the ROCE, which is return on capital, were 4.5% approximately 5 years ago. But as we have seen below, they are now much lower than that. Additionally, the business is employing about the same amount of capital today as it did then in terms of capital employed. Companies with these traits are typically mature and under pressure from the competition to increase their margins rather than shrinking. A low ROCE indicates that a company is not using its capital efficiently and is not generating a high return on the investment. ROCE can be used to compare the profitability of companies in different industries or to compare the profitability of companies over time. It can also be used to assess the value of company. So next, the issues which is Gamuda net profit down. So as we can see here, Gamuda quarterly revenue also dropped from 886.67 million in the immediately period quarter to 747.11 million, as 15.74% decline. For the fiscal year ending July 31st, 2022, the group declared an interim dividend of 6% per share. The date of entitlement will be revisited, despite revenue falling slightly by 2.2% from 763.95 million. On a yearly basis, the group net profit increased 38.15% from 110.3 million. So, a declining net profit means Gamuda effectively have to take a pay cut to keep their business operating at normal capacity. This can have an adverse effect on Gamuda personal financing, including ability to pay the personal debts. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good day to Doctor. My name is Siti Rafidah, Binti Abdul, Rashid. My match number is 272630. So today I will present the SWOT analysis of Gamuda Berhad. The first aspect of SWOT analysis is the company's strength, which Gamuda Berhad has strong brand recognition, which has been one of the top organizations in the property and infrastructure industry in Malaysia since 1976. It is an innovative driven company since it's producing innovative products and services such as develop biophilic home design by improving interior and exterior connectivity. Gamuda Berhad has also shown excellent performance in 2022 by recorded a high margin of total of 806 million. In addition to that, Gamuda Berhad has well-trained management by encouraging their employees to enhance their skill and abilities through professional development. Lastly, Gamuda Berhad has digitalized its operation by implementing the Digital Industrial Building System (IBS), which focuses on the future of green construction, mainly for the sustainability. So next, we move to the second aspect of SWOT analysis, which is weaknesses. The Gamuda Berhad has high operating cost, which is capable to reduce the company net profit. Second one, the Gamuda has low market penetration in the new market, which is important for a company to enter an existing market for a higher market share. The third one, company has an inability to respond to the competition because it is challenging for the company to adjust to the new entrants in the quickly evolving environment. Next, the company has recorded an increase in the employee turnover in 2022, which can show a bad reputation in the company to the public. And lastly, the Gamuda Berhad has recorded a reduction in capital expenditure, indicates that Gamuda has lowered its provision for its operation, which could affect the efficiency and capacity of the company. So next, we will move to the third aspect of SWOT analysis, which is opportunity. The first one is new market offer, which means that the entry to developed country market is providing an opportunity for Gamuda to expand its business because of their stable economy. Second is technological advancements. So by advancing its construction technology, Gamuda can facilitate digital transformation and stay a step ahead of their competitors. So the third opportunity is Gamuda Berhad can enhance sustainability because the use of digital IBS can give a lot of benefit to the environment, such as reducing carbon footprint, decreasing waste, saving time, money, and so on. Next, for better customer reach, it can help the company to improve its performance by analyzing customer feedback in order to meet their expectation. And lastly, Gamuda Berhad can utilize the global supply chains by utilizing its influence and size to negotiate better terms with global market. So last but not least, we will move to the last aspect of SWOT analysis, which is threat. The first one is the disruption of supply chains because of the increase in cost of raw material around the world caused by the COVID-19. Second one is the weakening of market condition, which the pandemic is capable to reduce Gamuda income growth and also its customer purchasing power. The third one is the increasing in interest rate because it is in relation to the fighting inflation that has caused the increasing of the cost of financing. So the fourth one is the delay in work progress because of the outbreak like COVID-19 is capable to disrupt the supply chain of raw material and also labor. And the last one is the bad economic condition, which the crisis of the world macroeconomic factors such as high interest rate, increasing cost of living and so on can reduce demand for property and construction industry since people are saving a higher provision of their income. Okay, so that's all from me. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Okay, I will explain on the TOS analysis. Okay, TOS analysis is a SWOT analysis extension that may be used to identify and match a company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, as well as detect and neutralize threats and opportunities. The primary aim of TOS analysis is to decrease threat, capitalize on opportunities, utilize strengths, and eradicate weaknesses in order to achieve organizational goals. Okay, as you can see on the strength opportunity strategies, first, Gamuda Berhad can leverage their brand recognition in new segment, which they will be able to offer something new to the market and expand their business into new countries. Second, Gamuda can improve their technological advancement, like IBS, to make sure that they can be one of the company that has been recognized as a technological advancement company. So they can achieve the job quality, productivity and efficiency, as well as environmental sustainability. Then Gamuda Berhad can still rake in higher profit margin even if they are facing downward pressure on their profitability. So to maintain that, their company purchase more goods and utilize the global supply chains to increase the profit. It also shown that their company is competitive and can maintain their sustainability in the marketplace. And the last one, Gamuda Berhad has set aside their capital to carry out the ongoing professional development and on-the-job training to make sure that their employees have the ability and potential to reach the customer better. Okay, next on the weaknesses opportunity strategy side. Okay, Gamuda Berhad needs to reduce their operating costs so that they have more capital to produce new product and to increase their market penetration in new markets. Gamuda Berhad also need to make sure of their advanced technology and their ability to maintain their sustainability in the marketplace to increase their ability to respond to the other competitive companies. Next, Gamuda Berhad needs to reduce the employee turnover rate because if the turnover rate increase, there are immediate consequences. So from that, Gamuda Berhad will have a problem to reach their potential customer. And Gamuda Berhad can increase their capital expenditure by investing into the customer-oriented services and supply chain for them to be a competitive company. Moving on the strength threat strategy, Gamuda Berhad has a strong brand recognition, so they have an ability to invest into R&D to thwart the supply chain industry disruptors. Next, Gamuda Berhad is known as an advancement technology, digitalization and innovation company, so they can use their specialty to handle the weakening of the market condition and a bad economic condition. As we know, Gamuda Berhad always has a high margin, so they can use the advantage to reduce or maintain the interest rate of their product and services. The last one is Gamuda Berhad also has a well-trained management to train and inspire the employees and make sure there are no delay in work progress in their company. Then on the weaknesses strategy, Gamuda Berhad needs to reduce their operating costs so that they have more capital to produce new product and increase their market penetration in the new market to avoid the supply chain market disruption. Next, Gamuda Berhad needs to make use of their advanced technology and sustainability to increase their ability in facing the weakening of market condition, including to avoid the increase of their company interest rate. Last but not least, Gamuda Berhad needs to reduce the employee turnover rate. So from reducing the employee turnover rate, Gamuda Berhad will have no problem.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Amirah Atiqah Binti Abdul Aziz, matric number 273159, and I will present about the recommendation for Gamuda Berhad. First of the recommendation is the Gamuda Berhad should follow the lead of more successful developers in handling the numerous risks that they face. Although effective risk management strategies will not eliminate all risks from the project, their primary goal is to ensure that risks are managed in the most efficient manner to ensure that the development is completed within the time frame specified and completed units are taken up by the prospective buyers as soon as they are ready for the market. Second recommendation is Gamuda Berhad should concern with the risk and profitability. This is because risk may cause profitability to rise or fall. In business, risk indicates that the company or organization plan may not go as planned, or that it may fail to fulfill the target of objective. There are various risk management targets that may be applied. It is difficult to avoid risk since most business take risks in order to enhance the profits. The company's primary goal is to enhance the shareholder value. Manageable risk may boost shareholder value and profit. The third recommendation for Gamuda Berhad is the company should strengthen the competitive position by improving their productivity. Construction companies are constantly striving to increase productivity since the projects that are finished on time and under budget typically have larger profit margins. Planning and scheduling work carefully are the most important stage in the construction process, which is the necessary to increase the productivity. Last but not least, Gamuda Berhad should manage the profitability and track the cost of operation. So, in excellent management of the company is vital to improve profitability since construction companies require a lot of expenses for their operation. The company can achieve its desired profit for the project by reducing the unnecessary costs and completing the project within the due date. That's all from me. Thank you.